Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. So as you can see, I'm not at Moonglade Equestrian Centre. I'm actually at Moorland right now, and I'm not with Whisper or Jupiter, I'm actually with Apples. Apples is a lesson horse of mine. So I've recently discovered that Apples is really good at jumping. He's been jumping more in his lessons than he used to, so I've decided to take him to Moorland because they have some fun jumps, and yeah, we're going to jump him today. He's currently tied up outside the trailer, so I'm going to go and tack him up and take him into the arena that's behind me and warm him up.
Sorry I didn't respond for a week. I was in class and then I fell asleep. Woke up late for work and left my phone at home. I didn't mean to leave you hanging there all alone. Sorry I left you on red for the day. I couldn't think of anything worthwhile to say. I don't know just yet who you take me to be, and I don't want to spoil your impression of me. Oh, this is just what I do, pushing you away, though I want to be close to you. Sorry I never opened what you said. I was too busy wrapped up in my head. Wanna seem eager, I gotta be cool. The last thing I want is to look like a fool. Sorry I never quite seem like myself. It's just the low confidence cards I've been dealt. I'm willing to sway to any point of view that'll make me a bit more appealing to you. Oh, I hate feeling so fake, hiding my feelings for someone else's sake. Sorry I didn't respond for a week. It goes without saying I wasn't asleep. I'm just afraid that the more that I'm known, the higher the chance that I'll end up alone. Sorry I left you on red for the day. My mind likes to tell me it's better that way. I'll brush it off like it wasn't that deep and tell you I'm sorry I fell asleep.
So that was our warm-up. I hope you enjoyed that cute little montage. So we're now heading over to the main arena, which has all the jumps in it. And I did see the jumps while going around warm-ups. They are absolutely massive, so I'm going to lower a few of them so that I can warm up over those ones. So I'm just letting little Apples have a look at some of the jumps that I've lowered, just to make sure that he doesn't spook. I'm not expecting him to, because as I said, he is a lesson horse. He's amazing, and this is the kind of height that he would typically jump in lessons. He has jumped bigger, but most of the time this is the kind of height he jumps.
'Cause you were sweet to me, and I wasn't prepared. So I know I said some things that made you cry.
We have already had a warm-up obviously, but I'm just doing a really quick walk trot canter in here just to make sure that he doesn't decide to spook over one of the jumps or just something spooky. It's always useful just to do a bit of flat work before you jump, because I don't want to throw him straight in the deep end. I like to take it easy, even though I know if I did go straight in, he would probably be fine. And now we're just going to pop over our first jump. I chose this little plank, it's probably the smallest one out of the ones that we lowered. And he's perfect over it, as I have thought. He does have a habit of cantering after jumps, even if you were trotting into it. So I'm trying to break that habit because it can be good, but not always, because since he is a lesson horse, I don't really want him cantering after a jump if I'm teaching a kid who's never cantered before. We're now doing that same plank in the opposite direction, just to make everything even, you know? I'm just working my way through all of the different jumps, so I'm trying a different one now, and we're cantering into it because it's slightly bigger, and perfect. As I expected, I'm letting him canter after this one. So, I had a brilliant idea. It's not that brilliant. I'm going to do those two in a line, or not in a line, but in a course. So this one first, and then we're coming round to do the other one that we just did. Honestly, apples makes it look so easy. I think apples is the reason why people say things like, you just sit there, because he does it all for you. Push your heart away. I've decided to try another jump as well, so I'm starting off with that jump that I know he can do, and then we're moving over to another jump. He hasn't done it yet, but I did let him have a look at it, and he was completely fine. And again, he's a lesson horse, so he's fine over it. It's cold. My heart gets colder. I lose my soul. Right, I've done most of the jumps, so I think it's time for a course. So it's that one, and then the one that we just did. And then we come round and we do the jump that I haven't done yet, the only one that I've lowered that I haven't done. But that one looks fine, honestly, because it's pretty small, and yeah, it just looks pretty easy. I'm sure he'll be fine over it. I know he'll be fine over it, honestly. And then we come back to the plank that we started on. I'm really happy with that, honestly. The first jump that we did that we haven't jumped before, other than that, it was quite wonky, so I'm probably going to try it again. But before I do any more jumps, I'm just going to have a little walk around, just a little breather before we get going again. Not for too long, because I don't want to make Apples think that we're done. I think that jump was much better. So I'm done with those 4 jumps now. I was going to finish it off. I was going to try the water jump maybe once or twice, and then I really want to do that line at the other side. Obviously I'm going to lower them because they're absolutely massive at the moment, but yeah, we're going to have a go. And I was going to start off with the oxer that was at the end. This one looked scary, honestly, but I did lower it. It's wide, but it's not tall, so that was perfect. And I'm pretty sure he's jumped something exactly like that in a lesson before, so he's always fine. We're now going to give the whole line a go. I have lowered them down, but one of them I don't really know how he's going to react, because the bit that I want him to jump, it's a good height, but it looks really tall because it's like a raised pole, except it's really raised. Just look at it. And he jumps the big bit. That bit's like 90 centimeters, like good for him, but I really wasn't expecting him to jump that. So here we go again. This time, maybe it was my fault. This time I'm going to steer him better into it. And he jumped the smaller bit this time. He's a good boy. Look at him go. Took us a while to slow down there. It's so cute how excited he gets while jumping. Our session is almost up, so I'm just going to pop over a few random jumps just so that we're satisfied, we end on a good note, and then we'll have to head home soon. We haven't tried this one yet, but I actually did one like this at home and he was perfect, so I wasn't expecting him to spook. Not like this water jump. It took us quite a few attempts. That was actually our second attempt there. I just cut out the first one, you don't need to see that. It was basically the same thing anyway, but eventually got over it. Goodest boy. Just having a walk on a long rain to cool off because our session ends in like 2 minutes. So we're done with jumping now. Just making sure that apples can get a little stretch because it's always important to cool them off after the ride, no matter what you were doing. In case you're wondering why we're going on a hike, we're not. We're walking back to the trailer. The path is just really scenic. I decided to take the slightly longer way. It's only like 30 seconds longer anyway, and with my trailer where I parked it, this is probably shorter anyway. And that concludes our ride. I untacked off camera because there was nowhere to put it, and it's really hard untacking and holding a camera. So we're loading apples up, and I will see you back at the MGC. And that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I think Apples appreciated it too. He didn't want to be alone while going over those jumps. They were really scary. It's getting quite late now, so I'm going to go and do all the nighttime chores, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Thank you again for watching. Bye!